Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a magnetic excursion update Thursday, March 6th, around 9 p.m. Mountain Time 2025. The newest prediction is in for solar cycle 25, and according to the experts, they believe the cycle is coming to an end. Solar minimum is ahead. Keep calm. It's boom time. A cross-country storm packs rain, snow, and high winds with isolated severe storms into the weekend. And up to 3 feet of snow is headed to Utah and Colorado, and maybe even the Sierras. Here is the snow on the ground as of 6 a.m. this morning, and you can see the biggest areas hit in the last 48 hours. And with this western storm, the Sierra seeing 1.5 feet as of this morning. And in our neck of the woods, near Durango, we had a major natural avalanche. 2 cars and a truck were caught in it. No injuries, thankfully, but it will take a while for them to remove this snow on U.S. Highway 550, Red Mountain Pass. Currently overnight, they're doing all of the recovery, so it should be open by the morning. Here is Friday's forecast: rain, ice, snow, and a mix for many areas from Phoenix to Chi-Town. As the storm moves east, Saturday's forecast drops into the south. Albuquerque to Tallahassee will be affected. And Sunday's forecast, as the storm peters off to just rain, we may have some severe weather in South Carolina and northern Florida. Here is the additional snow and rain to fall through Sunday night. And the big winner is going to be southern Colorado, northern New Mexico, and portions of Arizona. Arizona is getting pummeled with snow. Ho, ho, ho. And if you were wondering, the February 2025 La Nina update, well, it appears as if La Nina is coming to an end. Here are all the model outlooks. And I think that we may be entering ENSO neutral by summer. Here we can see ENSO neutral could be reached August, September, even July. So we'll keep a close eye on La Nina and El Nino as we are tracking it for you. And now the full forecast. Areas of heavy snow and gusty winds with critical fire weather in the west. Gusty winds in the east. A storm system will continue to bring areas of heavy snow, gusty to high winds, and critical fire weather from the Sierras through the central and southern plains through Friday. A locally critical fire weather threat will exit over portions of the mid-Mississippi Valley. Gusty winds are expected into Friday along the Appalachians, through the mid-Atlantic, and into New England. Frost and freeze warnings for South Carolina and Georgia. And winter storm watches and warnings for 10 states in the west. And there we can see those 2 areas in Missouri and in West Texas where the red flag warnings are currently in effect. A quick look over at the GFS model shows the last storm has moved off of the East Coast, which is good news for those living there. But the current system in the west is in full effect. It will be moving east tomorrow, and then redeveloping here over the Four Corners region mid-weekend, and then it will drop south just like the maps showed. And by the time we hit early next week, the end of the weekend, the next atmospheric river will be entering the picture here. Take a look at this. That is going to be massive. So this one begins Wednesday of next week into Thursday and Friday. This is going to be a big snow and rainmaker, and this storm will eclipse the one that is currently moving across the country. We'll keep a close eye on this. It's going to be bringing some heavy snow totals to the Rocky Mountains. And let's take a look at the total snowfall accumulation for this baby. We'll move it through. Here is Thursday through Friday, the beginning of the weekend. Most of the snow will be in the west. Through the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, more snow for the west and a small strip here up near the Great Lakes. Monday, Tuesday, by Wednesday, that atmospheric river comes into the west here, and watch what happens here. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the west gets covered in the global warming goodness. Shut up, Al. Get in your hole. Al Gore is not happy with the forecast. No bug cake, Al. That's just how it goes. Seismic update. Well, the Earth is at a loss for seismicity, which is good news. Very low level activity as far as quakes worldwide, especially in the Ring of Fire. We did have a 6.1 in the Atacama Desert of Chile, which is in the middle of nowhere and at a depth of 93 kilometers, probably barely even felt on the surface. Worldwide volcano news for March 6th. We've got Ibu to 7,000 feet, quite a list today. Conleon, 9,000 foot puff there. Popo to 21,000 foot today. Turrialba on the list. So that is back on the list. Santiaguito to 13,000 feet. Conleon, 9,000 foot blast. Ibu to 7. Sakurajima, 5,000 foot puff. White Island with continuous ash flow there. Pretty weak. You can see it streaming off to the north. Sakurajima, continuous explosive activity to 5,000 feet. Merapi on the list with a 13,000 foot puff today. Ibu, puffing and passing. And wrapping up the list is Liwatobi to 9,000 feet. Which brings us to space weather. The biggest space weather maker is this coronal hole. Coronal hole 21, directly facing Earth, should be coupling with us in the next 24 hours or so. By March 9th, we could get up to G1 geomagnetic storm from that coronal hole stream. What does that mean? Well, it means we could have aurora coming down into the mid-latitudes, but overall, there is no flaring. We drop below the sea level into B range today, and that is all indicative of the sun going quiet. And the newest prediction is we are going to drop off a cliff here in the rest of 2025 and maybe dropping into solar minimum late in 2026. A short-lived cycle indeed. Grand solar minimum much? Well, we can only wait and see. Did a supernova 6 million years ago kickstart evolution in Africa, resulting in me doing a podcast right now? Well, a new study offers clues, and for half a decade, Leah and I have been discussing the idea of panspermia and the fact that all species on Earth may be alien, including humans. A curious connection between an ancient supernova and virus diversification in one of Earth's biggest lakes means that crazy cosmic events may have had more influence on our planet than we previously thought. We'll dive into this topic on our Saturday radio show, noon Mountain Time, on Revolution Radio in Studio B. And if you didn't know, we started a new Rumble channel, Magnetic Reversal News, because YouTube demonetized our other channel. The newest upload today, the Olmec, the first major civilization in Mexico, otherwise known as the Rubber People, a megalithic culture. Take a look at this head. That's an Olmec head, what they're famous for. We'll discuss the hidden history and why maybe some of this is being suppressed. And if you haven't seen, gold is at all-time highs. As fiat currency worldwide is crumbling, inflation goes up, you can hedge your bets on the future collapse of the stock market. From precious metal IRAs to direct purchases of gold and silver, Goldco has helped thousands of Americans diversify and protect their retirement savings every day. The gold kit and silver kit is free. Just fill it out, no obligation. You have nothing to lose. You can get up to 10% instant match and free silver by doing a IRA conversion now with, wait for it, no penalties. An industry leader. Why trust anyone than the #1 rated gold IRA in North America, Goldco? Get the free kit now. And that's a boom to knowledge. Please share the video. We're shadow banned. We need your help to grow. Become a Patreon. Support the work we do for just $1 a month. Watch all of our podcasts in one place, commercial free. Subscribe over at Magnetic Reversal News and watch our newest upload on the Olmec, and be safe. We love you. And that is a boom.